year with FND. Um, I haven't had anybody join me on this, and I haven't done a live forever. I don't even know if the quality is very good, but I had someone post the other day in a group that I'm in about what it's like parenting while you have FND, and we both agreed that it would be phenomenal to be able to get some extra support in that manner, and maybe even discussions and share ideas and things like that. So I'm going to start by saying my experience. I and forgive me because my speech is coming and going, but I'm a single parent, and I developed FND in February 2019 when my youngest, who was, let's see, she was 5, just to turn 5 years old, and then my other 2 were adults, and not that it was any easier on them to go through, but I'm sure it was most challenging for my little one, because mommy now has a disability, and trying to take care of any type of parenting when symptoms occur and you're down for a while becomes a great challenge. And kids in general, and I mean just in general, they tend to they like to take advantage of times that they could try to get away with things, and one of those, like, that works same true for us with FND. And so when we are down and we have seizure, need to rest, have headaches, pain, can't walk, can't talk, a whole host of other symptoms. I mean, and a child is acting out, it's difficult to discipline because we are practically unable to take care of ourselves at that time, let alone take care of a disciplinary issue. So one of the things I had mentioned to one of my friends in the support group was that if my daughter does something and she's disobedient, she likes, she likes to play on her iPad or watch TV. And what's been working with her is, grounding her from that, and telling her she cannot do it. Well, at first I did that, and she would be sneaking the remote or sneaking the iPad when I was down. So I've learned that I have to literally take the iPad and put a lock on it, and take the remote and hide it from her when I know I have to be sitting down. And it actually allows her to be a kid and play with her toys, and be creative and do arts and crafts, and it's actually stimulated her mind in the creativity part, which is good. But yes, as a parent with FND, there's those challenges as far as discipline and follow through. I don't know, but I can't speak for others, but I do know that I've been very blessed, very, 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 very blessed with my daughter. She's 8 now, because she's grown. She grows as I have this disability, and she watches, and she has come probably better than anyone else. She's able to know exactly what I'm trying to say when I can't speak. She knows exactly what's going on. She knows what to do when I have problems like this. She's helpful, encouraging. She's tall. She's a very tall girl, almost my size at 8 years old, and she will bring the walk her to me, or she will have me put my hands on her shoulders. She will guide me to the bed. She will get me a drink of water. And with her big heart and her help, when I'm feeling good, I make sure to it. I try to my best to go out of my way to do all these things for her as well, because she didn't ask to be given a parent with a disability, and she didn't ask to, you know, do all these things. She's just in the situation, and I couldn't have been more blessed by having a child that understands at such a young age. Then my older children, they're adults, and they one that lives too far away, wish he was with me more often, but he's around by a phone call when I need to talk. And my other one, she's about an hour and a half away, and we get together as much as we possibly can. And she will be the next best one that knows my ins and my outs and everything that's going on, and constantly concerned and always checking up with me. And the good thing about her is we talk almost every single day. If I'm up in time, we will talk when she's on the way to work. And sometimes if we're not able to, then it's on the way home from work, when she's on her way home from work. And sometimes we tell both. And honestly, I don't know where I'd be without them. I fight everything I can with this disability for my children, because my children are my life. They mean the world to me, and sometimes it saddens me to know that I may not be able to do all those hopes and dreams and plans and things that we all could have been doing together, like maybe vacationing together or going to amusement parks or things like that. So I've had to accommodate my life around that. It doesn't keep me from doing everything, because my daughters and I are actually flying together this summer in July, and it will be my first flight since I've gotten FND. Sorry. Last year my daughter drove us up to Indiana to see my son, and we know that even just the smallest, from going from here to maybe my mom's, or going from where I live to my daughter's, that just the transition itself can sometimes trigger symptoms. So then I just have to rest and wait it out and use other coping skills that I have developed. My meditation, maybe listening to my scripture. I used to love to read. I have books, and I have one my friend sent me that I'm dying to read. But I don't know, the last 5 days, almost every time I sit down to try to read something, I'm having issues with I guess, I don't know if it's comprehending what I just read, or if it's like just not quite, it's not like sinking in. So like I find myself rereading the same line over and over and over. And sometimes that frustrates me, so I just put the book down, and other times I just keep trying and trying. Reading out loud, I showed another video before. Reading out loud tends to help my speech. So I would do that more frequently, but my daughter tends to not care about what I'm reading and doesn't want to listen. But hold on one second.
Okay to drop them off?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Alright,
Neighbor's bringing his son over so he can play with my daughter. So hold on one second. You go on in there and just tell her you're here. She's in there. So, yeah, I've been on here 10 minutes, but what I'd like to try to do is going live, and I'm new at this live stuff. I don't know good times to do it, what's the best time set aside, and even if I did know the best time, I can't, sometimes planning for it is a little hard with having FND, because I can't, if I planned it and said I was gonna go live and then I have a seizure and I can't make it, then I don't want to let down my followers and my viewers. So this is kind of gonna be just to do it as I feel like I can do it, but I'm getting really tired, so I seriously probably need to lie down for a little bit. But if anybody has any suggestions, or anybody out there that has FND and is parenting and is alone, reach out, put a comment. Put a comment. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe too, because the more we put this awareness out there, the more help we have for each other. And but put comments down below, and maybe that's something we can address and talk about, and try to coordinate a time where we could do this discussions together or something. So anyways, that was just a quick tidbit on the discipline and what I personally do myself, and I would absolutely love to hear others' input on their challenges and what they may do that helps them, or it's an area that's not much talked about, because people with FND, our biggest focus is what can we do to help ourselves get better, or what's the newest research, or how are we going to educate the medical field because they don't listen to us, and all these things. But this area about parenting while you have FND is something that also needs to be addressed, and support needs to be given to us, and we need to stick together as a support group, as a team, as an FMD family. And yeah, so anyways, I'm very tired. I think you could probably see the heaviness in my eyelids already. So I'm gonna have to lay down before worse symptoms kick in. Luckily, my neighbor dropped his son off to play with my little girl, so they could entertain each other while I rest a bit. And anyways, thank you for watching. Share this video with anybody you know that has FND and is parenting and needs some parenting help or advice, or wants to collaborate together, because I'm all for that. I want to create some sort of some support systems where we can get together and have discussions and support each other on this. So I just want to say thank you all. God bless. Love you. Bye-bye.